And Shalom, Yahweh Shamar, Silla. Shalom, Yahweh Bashim Ashar Brakadam to the brother. Shalom, Yahweh Shamar, Atam Bashim Ashar, all the sisters. I am from Cape, Minnesota with Lashawan Qadash. Um, Shalaki for the late start. Was dealing with a lot of technical difficulties. Yeah. Yeah, just dealing with a lot of technical difficulties as far as the internet and the website as well. All right. If you could, Baba Bashar, bear with us. We have a few things to go over for tonight. And once again, if anybody has any questions or concerns, go ahead and ask the questions, and we'll go ahead and get straight to it. All right. Otherwise, I want to bring out a few things that are very important to know. It's going to be more informal greetings, or just informal things to know, as far as how we speak and pronunciate things in the Hebrew when it comes amongst each other. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna wait a second for people to come in, and then we are gonna go ahead and get started. All right. Hey, shalom, Yahweh Shemata Bashem Shah, sis, shalom, Yahweh Shem God, brother. How y'all doing? Okay. All right. All right. So look, so like we are missing a little bit of time, and because of that as well, I will make up that time, um, as much as possible. Also, too, I do want to say as well, lately we have been focusing on the Hebrew, not the Assyrian, but today I do want to focus on both. So that way you have the skill of knowing your language and another nation's language. And it's very important is because in the UPK, you might see both for different reasons. When it comes to the Tanakh, which is used mainly for Sabbath services or any service when it comes to a holy convocation, or otherwise, let's say that you're going to a different country that a person, that people use Assyrian. You might want to know that so you can communicate and know what's being said. Um, so that way you know your way around that place. Honestly, in my opinion, I would say if you were to travel out of your own country and go into a different country, I would think that you should have some type of knowledge of where you're at and the type of people. So that way you're not confused, you're not being tricked, scammed, because you gotta understand that other nations, these people do not love Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. They do not love us whatsoever. So I would say be careful. And it's also good to learn a new language. You know what I mean? And the reason why I'm teaching Lashawan Qadash is because I like language. You know what I mean? And also too, I have a strong interest in it. So that's why I'm teaching it. You know what I mean? Also too, you got other strong brothers in Minnesota who also can teach a good class as far as Lashawan Qadash. You know what I mean? But as of right now, this is my department. I'm the head over it. So that's it. All right. All right. So anyway, since we are missing a little bit of time, I'm just gonna jump into it. And if anybody got any questions or concerns, let me know. Okay. One second, Salaki. Something's going on with the camera. One second. Give me a second here. Just like 1 second. Something's going on with the camera. All right, there we go. All right, most likely. So like, y'all don't know what the hell that was about. All right. All right, once again, if anybody has any questions or concerns, go ahead and ask in the chat. Otherwise, we are going to get straight into it, okay? All right. So once again, Lashawan Qadash, Minnesota. We are going to get into the informal greeting. All right. Besides the, Shalom, Yahweh, Shana, Shabrakatah, or Thumb, besides the Shalom, Yahweh, Shamar, Alatah, Bashina, Shai, right? Besides that, there's other informal greetings that we do have that we incorporate, in the school that we say all the time. And speaking of the word incorporate, we are going to show that and demonstrate that into the class today. All right. That's going to be the main thing. And then the second part of the class, I have some other stuff coming up that I'll just speak about briefly. All right. So let's see here. All right. Informal greetings, right? That's what we're getting into right now. Informal greetings. Okay. So just bear with me real quick. All right. All right, so of course, this is 3 words. That's 1 word, another word, and another word, which is 3, right? So that is going to be the Assyrian. Now let's get into the Hebrew, okay? Now, as far as the Hebrew, I'm going to write it as if it's in English. So right here, this is Ma. Ma is M-A-H, right? That's Ma, okay? But I'm going to write it like this. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. One second. All right, so you got the ma and then you got the huh. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna write it out like this. Okay. Now the Assyrian does not have connectors, but the actual Paleo or the ancient Hebrew does have connectors. All right. It's good. Once again, it's good to know both, so that way you have knowledge of your own language and another language, because modern Hebrew or Yiddish They use Assyrian, and they use vowels as well, which there are no vowels uh, in our language whatsoever. All right. So you may hear people who say, well, have a seat, or sit down, right? We say yashab. Yashab means sit in Hebrew. It's no different than when the native Indians, right, when they speak, they say sit. Now somebody else might say sit down, but we say sit. So yashab, all right. But sit down, like you have to add more to the word to emphasize to sit down. For example, like let me see, what else? What else? You may get a word, I don't know, or actually, you may say uh, um, okay, okay, anya. Anya is I, right? As in I am. So if you say, someone asks you, where are you going? You would say, I'm walking to the store, right? Instead of saying I'm walking to the store, you would say, I am walking, right? To this place. You know what I mean? Like, what are you going to do? You say, I'm going to walk, or go for a walk, or have a walk, right? You pretty much say anya halak, all right? Which is anya is I, which we are going to go over as well. But walk is halak, walk. You know what I mean? All right. Halak is walk, and anya is going to be I. So just to give you an example of that, okay? So when it comes to Lashawan Qadash, it's more direct. It's not you explaining, being elaborating on things. It's more you just simply just being direct. All right. I sit or sit down, like it's two different things. Okay. Like for example, I went to the store today and I bought this, I bought that. It's more like I went to the store and bought food. That's it. It's more direct. You don't have to explain all the details of what you bought at the store. It's I went to the store and I bought food. That's it. All right. Instead of saying sit down, you would say sit. Instead of saying have a seat, sit. To stand is imad. Imad is stand. Imajum is everyone stands up. Okay. So just give you an example. All right. So ma, right? I'm gonna write it out in Hebrew and every word as well. Okay. All right. Give me a second here. All right. Give me 1 second. Oh, all right. Also, too, once again, the connectors. So when you see connectors, right? What that means is that something falls off towards the end. Usually, that's why there is a connector. Otherwise, if you see something like this right here, that means that it's by itself. Okay. But these two definitely got connectors. All right. Oh, so I'm doing it backwards once again. Select it. I do my Hebrew a lot different than what I'm showing you right here. It's because in the beginning stages, I have to show you how it looks, and how it goes. But otherwise, a lot of brothers and sisters have their own way of doing the Hebrew in a correct way, not saying like they're doing it in the wrong way, but more of how they learn. So, of course, this is the Hebrew, but I'm doing it as if it was in English. Like, for example, how it says informal greetings, right? In Hebrew, it's all backwards. It's not, left to right, it's right to left. Okay? So, so you have the ma and you have the ha, so that's ma, right? Then you have the qua, the ra, and the ha, quara. Okay? Now this one right here, of course, the Syrian does not have connectors, so let's keep going. All right. Okay. Give me 1 second here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Masha, Masha, yeah. Salaki. This word is a tongue twister right here. Okay. All right. So the first one was again, so it's going to be ma, which is M-A-H, ma. It's going to be Korah. All right. This is going to be ma. There's going to be ma. So mush. Mashbaka. All right. Makora mashbaka. I mean, Salaki. Makora mashbaka. Okay. So once again, we are going over informal greetings, and I'm going to explain what this all is. Okay. All right. Give me 1 second here. All right. In a nutshell, this means. So here we go. What, as in WHAT, Ra. Um, well, really, the ma and the Qur'an, right? So ma does mean what, right? Qur'an means a few different things, but based on the context, it's going to be this right here. All right. Just based on the context. So when you put a word to another word, it can change the whole dynamic of what it means, right? Mashbaka is family. Ma, what? Korah, yup, I mean up. And Mashbaka is family. Mashkapa, Mashkapa, Mashbaka. It's like it. Mashbaka is family. I'm thinking about different words like it. So yeah, Ma is gonna be what? Korah is up. Mashbaka is gonna be family. So in a nutshell, what you're looking at is pretty much what's up family, right? Now you got some brothers and sisters who would say that. So instead of in the English, how are you doing, or what's up? You may see a few people who would say, "What's up? Shalom, Lord Christ, how you doing?" How we say in the Hebrew is Makura Mashpaka. That's how you say it. Pretty much, what's up, family? Because at the end of the day, we are family. And also too, really by blood. We are just distant family members. That's all. Okay? We are distant family members, and that's it. All right. So pretty much, what's up, family? Like, how you doing? But there's more ways to break that down. So now, how I wrote it backwards, right? I did that on purpose. If you wanted to put the mud right here, the Korah in the middle still, and Maspaka right here, that's fine, as far as your notes. And I will advise everybody to take notes, because everything that we go over, we are going to always recap and go back to it. I would advise everyone to do that. Also, too, everything that we learn in class, just understand that, I will challenge brothers and sisters about this. And I will hope that you will do the same for me as a teacher, and y'all being the students. Or also, too, y'all do your own research and go above and beyond besides Lashawan Qadash every Friday, and decide to come up with, words, what I mean, a sentence, all right, a passage, just all those things, just to sharpen up your sword when it comes to Lashawan Qadash. That would make a lot more sense, and that would be good. So that way it stays sharp in your mind, and that's very good to do. And also too, it will help you better to understand your own language. All right. All right. So let me see here. All right. So we all know the word "tawab," right? Let me see something. This right here is number one. So number two. So we all know the word "tawab," which means good in Hebrew. Okay. All right. So. First, I'm going to write in the Syrian, and then I'm going to write into the Hebrew. All right, as you see, these are spaced apart, right? This is two words. This is two words right here. Okay, two words, two words. All right. So if someone asks you, or better yet, should I do it in Hebrew? Give me a second here. One sec, Salaki. One second, Salaki. Give me 1 second. Oh, I see. I see. So like I'm just going over my notes real quick. So, like, I do a lot of notes. Just trying to check something real quick. Oh, okay, okay, here we go. All right, okay. All right. Um, okay. Yeah. All right, give me a second. Here's Salakia. Hold on one second. Salakia. I don't think that's right. Um, I see. Okay. All right, there we go. All right, no sweat, no sweat. All right, there we go. All right. All right. Okay. Salakia. Just want to make sure I double check my work. I mean, I went over this 1,001 times, but I like to, make sure it's perfect. Salakia for that. The Syrian at the top, the Hebrew at the bottom, okay? Ancient Paleo Hebrew at the bottom, Assyrian at the top, all right? So what this says is, so the na is connected, so that's going to be on, right? So we're going to write right here, on, and then you have the ya, ya, and I'll just put a little space by it, okay? So un is connected, the ya is by itself, un ya, right? Which is I. So you can put AHN as un or AN as un as well. It's more about what it means, not more about how it's necessarily spelled. If that makes sense, I have plenty of classes about that. I have discussed that multiple times. All right, so you have the ta next, right? Ta, ta by itself. You have the wa and the ba connected, which gives you W A B. The A falls off from the ba because it's connected to the wa. And usually, when something is connected towards the end of the word, something falls off and the A falls off from the ba. So you have tawab. Anya tawab, which means I'm good. Boom. I'm good. All right, meaning I'm all right. I'm tawab. Now the next part is going to be you got the la and the which gives you la a. Okay, la a, which is no, and then you have the word tawab again, the ta, and you have the wa, and the ba. La'atawab, which means, no or not. Good. Not good. So you got anya tawab, I'm good. Then you have la'a tawab, not good, meaning I'm not good. If you want to put anya la'a tawab, I'm not good. Otherwise, we are direct, not good. Okay? Let's keep it going. Once I get towards the bottom, which is right now, I'm going to erase it, and I'm going to get into a little bit more. Okay? All right. Let me see here. Because there's really two more. Well, there's one more after three. Okay? Mm. All right. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 words, all right? You got 6 words, okay? And let me separate it for you guys real quick so you guys understand and can see it as well. All right, so I want to put a line in between to separate it. So you know that's each word. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 words. Let's break it down. Okay. So now this word right here is going to be, of course, I already know it. Well, first we have to put it into the Hebrew. Okay. All right. I ain't gonna say nothing yet. Okay. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. Con. All right. Actually, let me do that over. Well, actually, that was kind of right. Nah. Salaki, give me 1 second here. Damn. Oh, okay, con. Okay. All right. There we go. Salaki, I just have to make sure that's correct, which it was. So we have 6 words on the board, right? So we got to break each one down. Um, Once again, if those that have been studying the Syrian, you would know that when it's towards the end of the word as well in the Syrian, you might see a different letter or character is what they call it. Okay? Like for example, the mud right here, right? It looks like this in the beginning of the word. Because everything is right to left, not left to right. But towards the end of the word, when it has the mud, it looks like this. That's why you see that right there. Okay? That's why you see that. So let's break it down. Give me 1 second. All right, what's something for us? All right, so okay, all right. So now we have shalom, right? So you have the sha was right here, the sha, the la, and the ma is connected, so it's going to be L-A-M. The A drops off from the ma, shalom. All right, and then let's do this once again. Boom. Now you have the duh and the ma, which is going to be dam. D-A-M. Okay. All right. Now you have the hub. You have the duh and the ma again. Hadam. Hadam is the word. The ha is by itself. The duh and the ma is connected. Hadam. So it's dumb, but with a ha added to it. Now you have the sha, the la, and the ya. So the sha is by itself. S-H-A, which is by itself. You write it all the way out. The la and the ha is together. So you have, give me a second. Although it is connected, now this time nothing falls off. So you have the la. Oh, 1 second. Actually, Salaki, that was my mistake. There we go. I see it now. Okay. Salaki, if y'all wrote this down, I want y'all to erase. These are all by themselves. Okay? So you have the sha, the la, and the ya. Shalaya. All right? How we say la ya sha'ala? Shalaya. Okay? Now you have the ma and the ha, which is going to be ma. The ma stays with the ha, the A, to the ha, that goes away. All right? It cancels out, it's eliminated. The qua is by itself, which is Q, A, right? And then you have the ra and the ha connected, so something drops off towards the end. So R-A-H, Korah, Korah, okay? Now, so we have Shalom, Dam, Hadam, Shalaya, Ma, and Korah. What does these words mean? Let's get to it. Okay? Shalom means peace. Shalom. Shalom means peace, not shalom. Shalom is shalom, which means peace, right? If you hear someone saying something different than shalom, they don't know what the hell they're speaking about. You're speaking someone else's language because shalom is ancient Hebrew. That's the Hebrew Israelites' actual language. Now, dam, right? Dam is blood. Okay? All right? Give me 1 second here. Oh, okay, God, yeah. Hold on, select. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Oh, I see. Okay. All right. So select. Give me 1 second here, because we should not go there yet. Oh, I see. Okay. Hold on. No, that's it. Okay. All right. So this is going to be the blood Chalaya. Because was what? Horizon. Give me 1 second here. All right, so pretty much Shalom, peace, Dam, blood. Hadam is just emphasizing the blood, meaning family. That's why you have Shalaya, which is family. Another way to say family. Ma is what? Actually, the only thing is what I should really add into there which is still the same thing. Let me see. Oh no, actually, you know what? That was right. That was right. Yeah, actually, yeah. So, okay. Yeah, so pretty much what this is saying in a nutshell is going to be this right here. Um, so it's going to say peace, blood of my blood. What's up? So it's going to say peace, blood of my blood. What's up? Okay. And once again, Salakia, I'm just over checking it just to make sure it's correct, which I always do all the time. But Salakia, just make sure that it's extra, it's all the way correct. I like to over check my work just to make sure it's all good. Anyway, what you see right here is peace, blood of my blood. What's up? So that's saying, in a way, it's kind of like saying shalom in Christ. How are you doing? What's going on? How's your day? How you been? How you feeling? All right, which a lot of us do today. Like for the new brothers and sisters or the current brothers and sisters that are in the school, we always check up on each other. Okay, like for example, I talked to the brother Shukr Kawania Allah today, and the first thing that he asked me as he saluted me was, how was I doing? Which is up here on the board. What's up, family? You know what I mean? Mafura Mashpaka, which is what's up, family. All right. How are you doing? How are you feeling? Oh, I'm doing too well. I just got off of slavery, plantation. I'm doing just fine. All right. I talked to the sister from South Dakota. You know what I mean? She pretty much, said the same thing. I asked her the same thing, like, how's everything going? All right. And so, this is how we communicate with each other. All right. These are just certain examples that we use, that we should be using just to show how to communicate with each other. All right, on an everyday basis. So this is three examples. Let's get into the last one. All right, I want to go ahead and take this off the board, erase it. If you did not put it down in your notes, go back to the class once the class has ended. Okay. Otherwise, let's get into the last one real quick, and then we are going to move on to something else. All right. All right. All right. So let's get into the next part, or pretty much the last part to the next part. And once again, if anybody has any questions or concerns on how to say something in Hebrew, let me know. All right, because we could definitely jump into that as well. All right, so this is the fourth part, just real quick. All right, so All right. All right. Let's break it down. Once you get into the Hebrew portion, all right, just give me a second here. All right, so this one's going to be a little different as far as the last word. Uh, all right, here we go. All right, come. All right, so that's it right there. Okay, let me know if y'all can, let me see if y'all can see it. All right, count, no sweat. All right. All right, so we have the Syrian and then we have the ancient Hebrew. So once again, it's going to be shalom. You have the sha, which is SHA. The la and the ma is going to be the LA and the M. The A drops off from the ma. So you have shalom, right? You have the da, which is DA, connected to the ma. So something falls off, usually towards the end. It's going to be just an M. No A right next to it. All right. We have the ma and the ha, which is connected. So you're going to have M, A, but towards the end, the A is going to drop off from the ha. So you're left with an H, ma, right? This one right here, you got the qua and a wa. So QA connected to the wa. It is towards the end of the word since it's connected, so you just left with a W. You have the ra and a ha, right? So R-A-H. The A drops off from the ha because it's towards the end of the word. And once again, although you see the W there, right? The only thing that changes is this right here. Let me show you. Okay, let me show you real quick. All right, let me show you real quick. So this would be peace. Again, peace. Blood. what's, and still this is up. Okay. So now this might sound a little funny to some people, right? But this is saying this right here. Peace. Actually, let me say peace, blood. You know, what's up? So this is what it would say in a nutshell if you translate it. Peace, blood, what's up, right? Of course, you know, that sounds funny because of, you know, the gains as far as the bloods, right? But what you're saying is, pretty much like, peace family, I would say hi or hey, we use the word shalom instead, meaning peace. It's our way of saying hi or hey. So peace family or hey family or hey, what's up? You know what I mean? Hey, what's up family? How you doing? Or what's up family? That's how we would talk. But peace, blood, what's up? Or otherwise, what's up family? Shalom family, what's up? Okay? And the reason why we say Dom is because we are family. We are together. We are, one body, one flesh, one spirit. So that's why we would say that. Okay. Hopefully, someone has written this down in their notes. That way we can go ahead and move on. All right. Okay. All right. All right. So as far as the next part, it's only going to be 3 parts to it, and we are going to go over that. I'm going to go ahead and erase this real quick, and just go ahead and keep it going. All right. Now, for brothers that are going to be going to camp very soon, since the weather is looking nice, very, very nice. Okay. So let me see. Yeah, since the weather is very nice right now, brothers will be going out to camp in their own cities. And this is some of the commands that we are going to have to go over and to know for safety protocol reasons. All right. All right, there we go. All right, cool.